Hey guys, just some quick thoughts going through the last homework. First of all, I made this clear in the videos and in my writing. This is a very difficult topic. So most of you just like I am astounded with the complications of learning it remotely that you are being successful with simplifying radicals. And really, um, you have my respect. It's not just like I'm like, hey, great job. You're like, yeah, I really respect that you guys are doing what you're supposed to do and succeeding with that. For a few others, I feel like I need to make more attempts to communicate this to you guys, but I'm really trying to devise a way in which I can help you still learn in this environment. And I have plenty of students who are taking advantage. They're doing the work. They don't get an answer. They're checking their answers. Like oh my God, check your answers. I'm giving you the answers. Please check them. So I have students who are checking their answers, and when they're not right, they've emailed me, and I've done I think I've done a good job answering their questions. I try to make little videos to explain them. I've had students who have been like, "Is there a shorter way?" And, try to keep these communication lines between us open. If you have questions, I'm here to answer them. I really, really want to help you guys learn in this environment. So a big part of helping you learn in this environment is you need to be checking those answers so that if you're not getting anything, you know there's questions you need to send me, and I will answer those questions. So first big takeaway, some of you still aren't checking your answers, and I've given fives out of tens for the homework. Part of the assignment, I would say quite possibly the most important part of the assignment is having that feedback as quick as possible of, are you getting this? Are you not? Because if you're not getting it, we need to adjust things. And again, that's why we want that instantaneous feedback of, you do a problem, you check the problem, email me right away. I think that I don't know how much you guys are talking to each other, but your classmates should tell you, if you email me during the workday, I get back pretty much right away. Enough time for me to go make a video for you, upload it to YouTube, and then send it out. So those of you who aren't working during the school day, that's perfectly fine. I understand there's many reasons for that, but just know, like, I probably won't get back to you till the next morning, or if it's over the weekend, I won't get back to you until Monday. So let's see. That was one thing, showing your work. Oh no, that was checking your answers. Second thing, showing your work. Guys, I don't mean to insult any of you when I say this, but I don't think any of us off the top of our heads can say what the fourth root of 405 is. Like, it's not that natural. I can't do it without a lot of thought. So I'm assuming that it's not something you guys naturally are doing. So it's quite suspicious when all you have written down is an answer that I've already given you without any work. Again, that's not how learning's going to take place. I know what the answers are. I provided them to you. You got to show me how you get there, that you understand the process. And again, if you're not, ask questions. The focus is not getting a grade for doing the assignment. The focus is learning the material that you'll need as you move forward in school and mathematics. So with that said, I think some of you are that that's a let's leave that one behind. There's another group of students who I think are trying things. Some of you might be working with each other. I'm okay with you working with each other as long as you're not copying each other. A couple things that were handed in were just blatantly wrong and exactly the same. And I'd like to think that if two people were working, together on something, one of them would have caught that, particularly if they were doing what they were supposed to be doing and checking the answers. So again, checking those answers and asking questions. It's good to use each other as a resource, but no, I'm still here to help. I really want to help you guys learn. So reach out when you need it. If you're working together, that's okay. It'd be nice if you give some credit. Like, I have students in my advanced topics class. They're like, "Hey, worked on this with so and so." I'm like, "Great, that's cool. Like, it's okay to work together. It's not okay to just copy." And the last thing, I think some of you are, again, trying to learn, and you might be reaching out to different resources. You might be using techniques online, or Photomath, or Wolfram Alpha, or something else that does math for you. And my concern is that though that can help you get the correct answer on the homework you're doing really quickly, not learning the technique is going to end up hurting you when you need to use it in Algebra 2 and pre-calculus, and maybe even in calculus. So an example of that, I kind of wrote down the square root of 405. All right, I have a lot of students who just kind of on the next line of their notes were like, well, that's 3 to the 4th times 5. And that's true. It's true. Okay. And if you were able off the top of your head to go from 405 to 3 to the 4th times 5 right away, kudos. I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm saying I have reason to suspect that you might not be doing it genuinely right now as freshmen. It's much more likely that you were like, well, 405 is 81 times 5. Sure. Okay. And then if you knew 81 was 3 to the 4th off the top of your head, again, kudos. That one's much more reasonable. I understand that. But for a lot of you, you might have to break 81 down till 9 times 9, et cetera, et cetera. So I think I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything inappropriate when they're doing this. I'm just saying you might be trying to use resources that are helping you now, and they're helping you complete assignments, but they're not helping you learn the material. Again, I'm here to help, guys. If you are stuck, if you don't know how to break a number down, if you don't know where to begin, reach out. Reach out with questions, and I'm more than happy to help. Just make sure you are, actually trying to learn. And I think that this can turn out well for you. All right, take care.